In this video, we are going to know how to create a validation, how to create a set, how to transport a validation, how to transport a set. Remember, transporting validation is different from transporting a set, although a set might already be included in a validation. Why is that so? Let's find it out right away. So what we are going to do today, okay, here it is. So whatever we are going to do today is mentioned over here. And we can see we are going to try a validation with multiple GL accounts. Now, what is the requirements? The requirement from the business is that whenever any document is posted, okay, and the document type is SA, and there are multiple GL accounts. Let's say in this case, there are 5 GL accounts from 400381 to 400385. So whenever we are trying to post with these GL accounts, system should give an error message. Okay, now that error message might be anything which is devised by the or which is stated by the business. Let's say do not post to these GL accounts with document type SA. Okay, so this might be the error message. Whenever you are trying to post with these GL accounts with the document type SA, this error message should be displayed by the system and the posting should not be allowed. This is the requirement of the validation. And what we are going to do, we are going to create a set for this. Now, what a set? See, you can see there are multiple GL accounts involved over here, right? From 400381 to 400385. That means 5 GL accounts are involved. And for these 5 GL accounts, we are not going to enter these GL accounts individually. Rather, what we are going to do, we are going to create a set of these GL accounts. So once this set is created, then at any point in time, you can use this set for the validation in itself. Okay, you do not need to use individual GL accounts. Second thing is we are also going to create a message class. Now, what is the message class? As I said, system should give an error message. The error message can be do not post to this GL accounts with document type SA, or posting to this GL accounts is not allowed with document type SA. So that is the message. For this message, we need to create this message into a message class. And then finally, when this validation is created, we need to transport this validation. Okay, and we also need to transport the set. Both of these things need to be done individually. Why is that so? We will just look it right away into SAP. Okay, so now let's move into SAP. Okay, now here is the SAP, and what I should do is that I will go to GGB0. Okay, GGB0 is the T code. I will go to GGB0. Once I go to GGB0, you can see you will come at this screen. Now, what is this screen? It shows this is the validation screen, wherein we are going to apply the validation. We are into financial accounting. So we'll go to financial accounting. At financial accounting, you can apply validation at 3 different levels. One is the document header level. You know, every document has 2 levels. One is the header level, another one is the line item level. So you can have the validation at the header level, or you can have at the line item level, or you can have the complete document level, that is which includes both the header as well as the line item level. We will be using line items level over here. Why is that so? Because in our validation, let me just show you once again. In our validation, it has been mentioned that the document type is SA, but the check of the validation will be applied at this GL account. Now, where do these GL accounts appear? These appear at the line item level in a document. Okay, therefore the validation needs to be set at the line item level. So I will go back, and you can see there are 3 levels of validation. We will use the line item level. Once I click at the line item level, now a validation has already been created over here. Okay, now this is an important point. What do I mean over here is at any level you can have only one validation, and that can be assigned to the company code level. At any time, there can be only one validation, and that will be assigned at the company code level. This means you cannot have multiple validations. So this is a validation which will include different steps. So if I click on this, one validation in the form of step 001 is already created. Okay, now we need to create another validation. So what we can do, we can create another step. We'll just go and click on step, insert step. Once you click on this, you have step 002. Okay, now let's see. This is one validation which is already there. Now this must have went into production. We are creating another validation, step 002. Now what we will do in any step. Now this is the first one. Now this is the new one which has got created. Now any step or any validation will have 3 things. One is prerequisite, another one is check, third one is message. First, we will give the name of this step. Now, what is the name of this step? The name of this step is, let's say, validation of GL accounts. Okay, I have given this name and I will click on save. Now, once I have clicked on save, this step contains three things: prerequisite, check, and message. What is prerequisite? Prerequisite is the thing which should be met. Okay, which should be met. This is the prerequisite for the validation to pass. Now, in our case, what is the prerequisite? Okay, I will click on prerequisite and I will once again show you what is the prerequisite. It shows in our case the prerequisite is document type. The document type is SA and the check is on these GL accounts. So I will go and will enter the prerequisite. Now, where is the document type in the table? In which table is it? It is at the header level. In any document, the document type appears at the header level. So we will click on this. Okay, we have the table fields. We will click on this table fields. Structure is BKPF. I will double click onto this. Once I double click onto this, what I need to keep as the prerequisite, I need to keep the document type as the prerequisite. So I will just search where is the document type. Okay, I will search where is the document type and I will click on the check mark. And here it is. So here is the document type. I will double click onto it. Now I have double clicked and you can see the document type is over here. Now, which document type? Document type is equal to, in our case, it is SA. So I will just scroll down. You have the option of constant. You'll click on constant and then you can select the document type from here. Okay, so you will be seeing we need to select SA. Where is SA? Okay, let me scroll down. And here it is. So I will select the document type SA and will check mark. So here is the document type. My prerequisite is done. Okay, now I will go to check. Now what is check? Check is basically I want the GL accounts that whenever a document type is SA, the GL accounts should not be getting posted with document type SA. So I need to apply the check. Now for check, what I need to do, I will just go and see how many GL accounts I have. Do I have a single GL account? No, I have 5 GL accounts, 4003812, 4003885. No need to enter it individually. In our case, there are 5 GL accounts, but it might be that in real time, there might be 20 GL accounts. Will we need it? Will we need to, enter it individually? Doesn't make sense. So we will create a set of these GLs. Now, how a set will be created? I will go and tell you. We will go to set GS01. This is the T code to create a set GS01. Okay, so I will put on enter and this is the new screen. So what set? Let us give the set name. It will begin with Z as it is our customized set ZGL accounts. ZGL account. Okay, now this is the set name I have given. Now there are different types of set: basic, single, multi-set, key figure set. Each has a different aspect. In our case, we will go with the multiple basic set. But where are the GL accounts basically? GL accounts are at line item level. Line item level is table is what? It is BSEG. Okay, so we need to enter the table BSEG. And once you enter the table, just enter. Once you will enter, it will ask for the field name. What is the field name of GL account? So I know it, so I will put it directly HCONT. You can also search it from SE16N. Okay, and I will just click on check mark. GL accounts field name is HCON. Now it is asking for the GL accounts. What I need to do, 400381, because I have 5 GL accounts, to 400385. Okay, and I will save it. Now the set GL accounts has been saved. That means the set has been created. Okay, now the set has been created. Now what? So I will be including these sets in my validation. We wrote the prerequisite. The prerequisite was the document type SA. Within this, check that the set of GLs needs to be mentioned. Now, what is the requirement? We will once again see the requirement. Whenever any document type is posted with whenever any document is posted with document type SA with GL accounts, these systems should not allow to post the entry. That means whenever these GLs are used, system should not allow. That is, the check should be these GLs should not be present, because if these GLs are present, it will give an error. Okay, so to post a document, these GLs should not be present. So the check should be, we will use not function, should not be present. Not, okay, not what? GL accounts. Okay, so where are GL accounts? At BSEG level, line item level. Okay, and we will search for the GL accounts. Okay, let me search with HCON. Does it appear? Let me check. BSEG. Oh, Give me a second. Okay, here it is. And now we can see BSEC, and we need the GL accounts, correct? GL account. So let me just search. Is it visible? It's coming. No, it is not. So I need to just check one. So we will check where is that field. Do we have BSEC H count? Top setting GL. We'll again check. Here is, see, here it is. So we need to use this. Check is on BSEC H count. Okay, so we'll just double click onto this. Okay, and okay, so here it is. You can see it has appeared over here. Not GL account. Now we will use the operator in. Why in? Because these GLs are included in a set, and we need to use this set over here. Not GL account in. Which set we have created? We will go scroll down, click on the set directory, and you will be able to find the set. We will enter it ZGL accounts. This is our set name, and we click on check mark. So once you click on check mark, see, not GL account in ZGL accounts. This is how it shows. This is our check. The GL account should not be present. Okay, where are the GL accounts? It is in the set directory which we have created in GA01 ZGL accounts. Okay, this is the check. And now you need to go to the message. Now you need to create a message that it should appear. Now what message should appear? If the message is already created, you can definitely go to message class. This is the message class which is being used over here. Okay, you can definitely go there. If it is already created, you can just go to maintain messages and can select the message number. Okay, but in our case, what we are going to do, we are going to check it out as to how this will be maintained, and I will show you which path needs to follow. So we'll go back. Okay, and what we will go and we will now go to SE91. Okay, once you go to SE91, okay, you will see the message class. Now what was the message class which was maintained over there? I will just paste it over here. This is the message class which is already there in the system, and we will click on change. Let's click on change. Okay, now these are the different messages which are already there in the system. Now we will just create our own message. Okay, we will create our own message. You'll click on change, and now either you can insert your own message, or if you want, you can edit the selected message. In our case, let's edit the selected message. Okay, I will just click on this, the selected entry, and I will just create a new message, and I will say document type SA is not allowed for these GL accounts. Okay, for these GL accounts. Okay, and I will click on save. Now the message number is 007, which I have created. Fine. Okay, the object, it is saved, and I will go back. So I have created a message class. Let's go back over to let's go back to a validation. This is the message. The message class is there. I need to select the message number, which I created. The message number was 007. Document type I say is not allowed. I will just select this. Once I have selected this, I will click on enter. Okay, this is the message text which now appears. Now what message variables we have used over here? If you want, you can put it over here. We have used the document type from BKPF table, which is document type is what? It is BLART. This is the technical field name. And what we have used BSEG at line, we have used the BSEG at line item level for GL accounts. This is what we have used, correct? And we will save this. So I have saved this. Now you can see if I go to prerequisite, this is the prerequisite, document type is SA. Okay, and you can see the status. We have entered all the things. That's why this has got green. Otherwise, this would have been in yellow or red. Okay, now go to check. What is the check? We have included not GL account included in our set. Okay, and if at all these GL accounts are present, then the system will give us the message document type SA is not allowed for these GL accounts. Okay, I will click on this step which we have created, step 001, and you can see now it appears only in the form of technical BKPF BLART is equal to SA. There is a document type is SA, and within these the GL accounts which are included in this set should not be included whenever the document type is posted with SA. And you can see when the message will be triggered, it shows if prerequisite is met, SA, check is not fulfilled, then only this message will appear. So we will save this. Our validation is now saved. Now what next? Now just understand, we have created a single validation already, ZVal. Okay, this should be linked to the company code level. Why I was saying that you can only create one validation at one level, rather validation are created in the form of steps. Okay, this is one step, this is another step. All these are different types of validation. Each step in itself represent a validation, and these are grouped under a single validation which is called as ZVal, which is assigned to the company code. In our case, we have already assigned to the company code. Now how do we assign it to the company code? To assign it to the company code, you go to OB28. Go to OB28. Once you go to OB28, you can see for our company code ABB, we have already assigned a validation ZVal which is active. Fine. This is the case how you assign it to the company code. Now this is the now let's check it whether this is really working or not. That's quite important. And then we will check how to transport a validation and how to transport a set. Okay, now we will go and check the validation. Okay, whether it is working or not. Let me go to F-02. Once I go to F-02, let me enter the date. Let's see, it's 26th of June 2025. The prerequisite document type is SA. Okay, the posting date also let it be same. Okay, and the uh, period, let's say it's 3, considering Indian financial year. Okay, and the document header text, let me put it as test. Let me enter the GL. The GL was 400381, so we can use this. And then let me click on enter. Amount, let me enter it as 1000. Cost center, okay, it also requires the cost center. So okay, I will enter the cost center, and then I will enter the text as test. The credit GL, let me enter it as some another GL for the credit, 200100, and let me click on enter. So once I click on enter, you can see here it is document type SA is not allowed for these GL accounts. That means our validation is working, and that's a good thing. Now the next thing, how to transport this validation and how to transport the sets within the validation, both are different, and we need to also have a look on that. But I will be sharing that in our next video, so please subscribe the channel to look for that video as well. Thank you.